Hey everybody, welcome back for another video. For those of you who haven't been here before, I'm Clayton and this is Duval Family Outdoors. Before we get started, if you haven't already, like this video and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss another upload. So today's video, we've got another cooking video coming up for you, and this is one that I've been wanting to do for a little bit. This is a wild goose leg barbacoa. So if you've ever had barbacoa tacos, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just kind of like it's Mexican version of barbecue, and it is really, really good. So this recipe, I did not come up with it. I actually got it off a meat eater, and you can really get a lot of really good wild game recipes off a meat eater. So to get started, we've got about 2 pounds of goose leg and thigh meat, 1 whole onion sliced up, a peach sliced up, half a lime, apple cider vinegar, garlic, some dry seasonings, which is salt, clove, oregano, and cumin, and then 1 can of chipotle peppers and adobo sauce, and then 1 cup of chicken broth. So what we're gonna do is, I've already got my Dutch oven with oil in it, heating up, it's ready. So we're gonna go ahead and salt. And pepper both sides of these goose legs. Go ahead and kind of pat that in and give them all a good little flip. And I've cooked a little bit of goose meat before, but I've been wanting to try something a little different. And we had a hunt last season. I'll go ahead and drop that link now. That was awesome. It was our very first goose hunt, and that's what these are from. And I know you're rolling your eyes because we got one of the electric salt and pepper grinders, but they're really nice. We got them pretty cheap off of Amazon, so I like them. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take these legs and brown them up in the Dutch oven. All right, we're going in. And what we're gonna do is we're going to brown these up both sides and then pull them out, and we'll get to the next step, so you guys stay tuned. Alright, we are pulling the last of the legs off. If some of these seem a little small, there was a mixed bag of lessers and greater Canadians, so obviously that's a lesser and that's a greater. So now that we've got all the goose legs browned, we're going to add a hair more oil. I'm just using some light tasting olive oil, and we're going to brown down these onions. You just sit there and work them in that oil. It should take about 5 minutes, and these will be nice and tender. Alright, our onions are browned down. We're gonna go ahead and add the garlic in. Get that good and mixed up. And now we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 1 cup of chicken broth. And we're just going to kind of work that bottom of the pan and make sure everything that's kind of cooked into that bottom is up and mixing around. Alright, now once we have that, we will juice half a lime in there. And add our cup of peaches and stir those around. And so you may be asking why peaches, and we're going to use the sweetness of the peaches to counteract the spicy of the peppers and adobo sauce. So we're ready to go ahead and add those. Got that in. I'm going to stir that. Now we're ready to add our dry seasoning mix. Just kind of sprinkle that in, mix it up. Throw in 1 cinnamon stick. And now we're ready to return the meat. That smells amazing. We're ready to put all of our meat back in. Be careful not to splash. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of mix this all up. Make sure all the meat's kind of down in all the juices and the sauce and seasonings. Alright, we'll go ahead and put the lid on. So now you have one of 3 options. You can either keep it simmering here on the stovetop, you can put it in a slow cooker or a pressure cooker like an Instapot if you've got one. Or what my favorite thing to do whenever I'm slow cooking is I've got the Pit Boss outside heated up, and especially in the summertime so your house doesn't get hot on a longer cook, I'll take this Dutch oven and put it straight on that Pit Boss so it's heated up at 250. Let's go ahead and throw her on there. Alright, so we're out here at my Pit Boss. I've got it heated up to 250. If you do this, make sure to take out your top rack or else you won't be able to fit your pot in, and then you got to sit there and try and handle a really hot top rack, and it's just not that fun. So we'll put this Dutch oven right in the Pit Boss, close it. We'll come back and check on it here in about 2 hours.
2 hours later.
Alright everyone, it's been about 3 hours and I've been checking this on and off. It's finally fork tender, so we're ready to take it inside and pull the meat apart. Just take a good look at this. Everything's cooked down real nice. This ought to be really good. Alright everyone, so we brought all the meat in, shredded it and mixed it back, and this is what we ended up with. It looks really good. It smells amazing. So this barbacoa, traditionally make it into street tacos. We didn't have corn tortillas, but we had flour and that'll work. So you put some on a tortilla, put you a little cilantro, a little bit of onion, squeeze some lime over the top, And since this is a little peach flavored, I'm gonna add some Dane's famous peach salsa. If you live in Oklahoma and you haven't tried this, it is really good. You can actually get it at your local Atwoods, but it is some awesome salsa. I'm gonna pour a little bit on there. Let's go in for a bite. Wow, that turned out really good. I definitely recommend, if you're a goose hunter and you have a lot of goose meat left over, try this. It's worth it. It's really good. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got a lot more cooking videos coming up. You guys stay tuned. God bless each and every one of you, and as always, we'll see you on the next one.